Hi, I'm Bianca. Welcome to my sweet digs. Before you come in, make sure you subscribe below. I live in Chinatown. I pay $1,500 a month for rent in New York City, which is a steal. I am a freelance creative. My artwork and my love for painting have truly influenced the way that my home looks. My apartment is a 1-bedroom with a surprisingly large kitchen. I lucked out. Back there is my bathroom. It's not that exciting. It doesn't have a sink, which is kind of interesting. I have one sink in my whole house. Right here, I use that to brush my teeth, wash my dishes, wash my face, everything. That's my one source of water in the home. This is my kitchen. This is where most of my living happens. I love hosting dinner parties. I love having friends over to eat. Everything is so accessible here. I do live in Chinatown, like I was saying, and I absolutely love all of the beautiful ceramics and all of the porcelain that they sell in this neighborhood. When I first moved in, I kind of went all in and bought pots and rice holders and all the vases that I could get my hands on. This is where I house my artwork that's in progress. I'm very into hanging my own artwork, which I think is really exciting because I love celebrating it. So those are quite gems in my kitchen. So this is my living room. These paintings on the walls are ones that I have done. I made this vase. I painted it myself. It kind of matches the whole palette that I have going. This table is actually a desk, believe it or not, but since my apartment is so teeny, I thought this would be the perfect size. And I have a whole bunch of stools under here because I love hosting dinner parties and I want to make sure everyone has a seat. And then this bench I actually found on the street one winter night before I was going out to meet someone for dinner. And so I lugged the whole thing back to my apartment and here she is. I have a lot of plants in my house because I think plants are really happy and they keep me company and I love taking care of them. I love watering day. I love watching them grow. Another favorite piece of furniture that I have in my home is this chair. I call this the chair because it's the only chair in my little humble home. I was able to buy this chair because I checked my Venmo balance and I realized I had a solid amount of coin saved up to put towards my chair. And I was so proud that I called my mom and told her about it. So we actually split the cost of the chair on the app and I was able to buy my chair with my Venmo card. So this is my bedroom, also known as the sleeping room. I really wanted to emulate a cloud. That's why I went for white bedding. It just feels so crisp, light, inviting. The shelf above my bed I like to think of as the crown jewel of the space. It's definitely the most organized, clean, lovely part of the room. This here is my clothing rack, which holds all of my jackets. If you are a New Yorker, you know the jacket life. You just can't wear the same one all the time because then you feel so boring. You need to change your state. So I've been going to a lot of thrift stores and collecting those over the years. This is my vanity. She is very utilitarian. That's where I keep all of my jewelry, my perfume, my lipstick, my eyelash curler, my tweezers, everything. I even have a blush brush specifically meant just to dust everything. I highly recommend, 10 out of 10. It looks okay. I think my home could be classified as natural modern. I don't know what the true name of the style is. What do you guys think? Comment below. There are so many things that I love about my apartment. I think I love it more and more each day. Like any apartment in the city, it has its pros and cons, but I truly think that this one has lots of pros. Thanks for watching, everybody. For more videos, click here. To subscribe to Refinery29, click here.